volcanic erupting unconventional conventionalists? I know, right? A video that's not a balloon art lesson or a Pokemon gameplay? What? Well, that's because today is a very special and exciting day. The Universal Studios parks are reopening to annual pass holders only. Today and tomorrow are special preview days that are not open to the general public, so there'll be very limited entry, and I got in for both days. I decided to use my first day for Volcano Bay. Unfortunately, the forecast is showing rain for the majority of the day, which I am not happy about. I mean, fuck, like 80% of the pandemic time had gorgeous-ass weather where we couldn't go anywhere, and now we can finally go places again, and the weather sucks. What the fuck, Mother Nature? You're a bitch. Anyway, I'm going to be documenting today because I'm very interested to see how sanitation and like social distancing procedures are going to be handled at a water park. Now, I do know that they mentioned that the chlorine actually kills viruses, so we really don't have to worry too much about the coronavirus being in the water. But I know they are requiring masks. I'm not sure how often. It's just a lot of questions. I have a lot of questions today, and hopefully I can get you guys some answers. I'm gonna head on over there, and I will meet you guys at the front gate. I'm so excited! Okay, I stand corrected. It looks like that health checkpoint was for Universal Studios Islands Adventure and Universal City Walk, but Volcano Bay has its own separate checkpoint. And on top of that, the bus to get to Volcano Bay from the City Walk parking garage is in an entirely different area than before. No longer is it with the resort buses. Now it's like way off over here. Here, let me show you. Now, in order to get to the buses to Volcano Bay from City Walk, you have to come to the Spider-Man, Cat in the Hat, and I forget the third one, but E.T. You gotta go down to the first floor. It's like, yeah, you go around, there's the security checkpoint, like bag check, over there. So then you have to come up to the other parking garage that's obviously used a lot less. And then you have to go on down to the first floor, because when you come over, you're already on the third floor. See, they got these helpful signs that'll help get you there. So yeah, just follow those right there. What am I doing? Use the escalator. Down, bitch. Whoa. I'm trying not to touch the handrail. I'd rather not touch that. You know, best to not make contact in the first place. I mean, I'm confident that Universal staff has been sanitizing literally every surface in this entire area. So yeah, now you come around this like really kind of offhand area. It's weird. Yeah, anyone that wants to go anyone that wants to go to Volcano Bay, pay close attention, because this is, not gonna lie, this is kind of whack. They've made the bus pretty hard to find. Alright, so there's Cat in the Hat. So I'm on Cat in the Hat level 1. So do I just wait over here? Oh wait, there it is! Way the fuck over there! Dude! Okay, that is... Alright, there's a sign. Jesus, they definitely need, like, a big sign right when you come down those escalators. They need a giant sign pointing this way, because I totally missed that shit. That was kind of fucked up. Ugh. Okay, there's the Volcano Bay checkpoint up ahead. You guys can see it. So yeah. First floor of the Cat in the Hat garage, and then clear across the garage. That's how you get to the Volcano Bay now. So take note of that, people. Take note of that. Alright, I've made it to the bus loading station. I guess that one's full, so I'll take the next one. But yeah, we got the The markers, you're going to be seeing these a lot today. You can see those everywhere. Something very interesting, the temperature check actually was very different from what I was expecting. Like, so what I was expecting was they take the little instrument, the thermometer, and I was thinking they actually put it to your forehead and like leave it there for a second and read your temperature that way. But it's actually more like a scanner. It never makes contact with you. They just scan your brain and they know what your temperature is. It's kind of crazy. How come they don't use that in like doctor's offices? Or maybe they do now. Maybe it's a new technology developed for the pandemic, or at least utilized for it. I don't know. I just thought that was interesting. Look at it. It's so majestic. More beautiful than ever. Ah, my paradise. My second home. How I've missed you so. Alright, so the first of my questions has already been answered. I wanted to know if the February and March limited edition annual pass holders pin was still available in the Wateri marketplace, and the answer is yes, it sure is. So if you didn't get this pin yet, if you missed out because of the pandemic, they still have it. It's still there. So just go ask for it. I'm really glad because I love the design of this one. It's Vol. Ah, gorgeous. Alright, so, I picked up my stuff in the locker, and, do you guys notice anything different? Yeah, I'm missing something, aren't I? That's because when I was, putting myself in the locker, what the fuck? Yeah, there was an attendant, kind of like giving extra information around the lockers, and, he told me that masks are not required at Volcano Bay in most areas. The only areas they are required is if you want to go shopping in the store, you have to put it on. If you want to eat at one of the restaurants, like one of the sit-down restaurants, you have to put it on, obviously, until you get your food. And then also, you know, by the entrance where we already were, you gotta wear one. You have to wear a mask to enter, wear a mask to leave, wear a mask to restaurants, and wear a mask to gift shops. The rest of the park, you don't have to wear it. So there you go, there's another question answered. Do you have to wear a mask in the water parks? The answer is no, you don't, in most areas. Oh, it looks even better from this angle. Yes, that is a thick volcano, let me tell you. And you know what? I think the first thing I'm gonna do is go inside the volcano and say hello to an old friend that I have not seen since before this shit show started. Alright, let's go see if my old friend is home. Oh, yeah, there he is. Whoa, what's up?
Hello, my friend!
It's been so long!
Oh my goodness, so long. Where have you been? What have you been doing?
Well, you know, I've just been staying home and making the most of it, working out, and just trying to stay in shape best I can. How about you?
Oh, you know what? Me too. That's why I've got this rock hard body.
Ah, yes, yes. Did you get lonely out here? You're really out here all by yourself.
You know what? I've been around for so long. Did it really just feel like a couple of days? But I've got Philip with me, you know, my best friend. So we just chatted about the world, and it was fine.
That makes sense. I guess someone who's immortal, you know, a pandemic isn't much, not a few months.
Oh, it's all good. I am just happy to have my friends back.
Yes, I'm happy to see you again.
Welcome back, my dear.
Thank you, thank you.
Go have many adventures and tell me all about them.
Absolutely will. Thank you, dear.
You're welcome,
Stay
darling.
gorgeous. Stay gorgeous. Now, kids. Mwah. Hold on, hold on. What's going on here? There's some construction happening at Volcano Bay. It looks like they're remodeling part of the Punga racers. Maybe they're making the catch pool bigger so people over 150 pounds can actually ride it again. That'd be great. Now, something a little unfortunate is I'm actually like kind of limited on what rides I can go on today because I'm here by myself. There is a new policy enforced for Phase 1 and probably Phase 2 as well, where bigger slides that, you know, like the raft slides that have a heavy weight limit that require more than one person to ride, yeah, you can only ride them with your own party. So, if you come here by yourself, like I do a lot, you actually can't ride those. So, yeah, hopefully I can bring a friend back here next week so I can get back on those. But today, I'd say like about a third of the rides I can't do. I'm just glad to be here. Another question is, which slide do I go on first? How about my favorite one of all? The ones that come right out of the volcano. Hell yeah, let's do it. Whew. That felt good. Wow. Whew. Okay. Well, you know what? Before I cut loose and, you know, ride a whole bunch of shit, at least the ones I can ride, there's actually one more question that I really need answered. I'm sure you guys, at least some of you, are wondering it too. So, the Power Pass and Preferred Pass holders, usually they have summer blockout dates for Volcano Bay. I know a Power Pass runs like mid-June to mid-August, whereas the Preferred Pass runs mid-July to mid-August. And there's usually like a condition for those. Like, it's usually for those two pass holders, they can still come to Volcano Bay during the summer, but they have to wait until 4 p.m. So the blockout is pretty much the morning and majority of midday, so they can only come for the afternoon and also at nighttime. Thing is, the hours for Volcano Bay are not what they usually are this summer. Usually Volcano Bay is open till like 9 p.m. in the summer, but now, for, you know, while the pandemic is still happening, it closes at 5. So if Power and Preferred Pass holders come in at 4, they only get 1 hour to hang here? Do you see how that wouldn't make sense? So I feel like the summer blackout dates for Power and Preferred should be lifted, realistically. And I just really want to check on that. So let me go see if I can find customer service and see if we can get some answers about that, because that's kind of a big question. I think out of all the questions I had, that's probably the biggest one. Did I get an answer? Yes and no. So the lady said that as of right now, as of June 3rd, the blackout dates are still in place. But Universal wants to see like how the reopening goes, like how many people really come to the Universal when it's open, you know, test everything, see how busy they get, you know. So it's up in the air right now. So I guess I don't have an answer. Sorry guys, but as soon as there is an answer, I'll definitely be watching, you know, my emails and the websites and see if that changes. As soon as I get word that the blockout dates have been lifted, I will definitely update you guys, and probably in the description of this video, and also like on my personal social media if you follow me, which you should. So this is a little tragic. Dancing Dragons not open right now. Will they open on Friday with the general public? Maybe. Let's hope so. So here's a good example of a slide that a single rider could not go on. This one here, the one that swishes around. Yeah, I think that one has a weight limit of like 700 pounds. So, and no, if you happen to weigh 700 pounds, first of all, check, you know, go see a doctor, you know, that's not healthy. but second, they still would not let you ride by yourself. And as you can see, they are definitely taking the sanitation measures seriously. They are not playing around with that sanitation, and that's good. Now, I actually kind of expected this. Usually when I come here, I come to the locker rooms in the back just because they're less crowded. But it's closed, and I kind of figured that would be, which is why I used the lockers at the front. Will it be closed when it's open to the public on Friday? I don't know. But this is all stuff to take into account before you guys come here. So here's another question answered. The Practo Aqua Coaster. I actually wasn't sure if that one would be open to solo riders or not. It is. You can ride the Aqua Coaster by yourself, so Phase 1 doesn't affect it. That's good, because this ride is actually really cool. It's my second favorite. Alright, not that it's important, but something else that I noticed. The rafts for the Aqua Coaster are now red. Yeah, they used to be yellow before the pandemic. Now they're red, so they have entirely new rafts for the Aqua Coaster. Let's see if we can get one coming down. Here comes one. Yep. Red rafts. You guys want to make the pussy squirt? I'm going to make the pussy squirt. Yeah, boy. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's hot. That's hot. Man, she's still going. Man, I'm good at what I do. She's still going. Girl, I'm going to have to plug you up. Girl, are you okay? Damn. I'm putting that on Pornhub. Look at these socially distanced lounge chairs. Look at that. They're all like that. They're, you know, groups of mostly 2, 3, or 4. A few exceptions, like that's a family one right there, but yeah, look at that. They completely spaced out the lounge chairs to where they're not, you know, just rows and rows of them. I like this better. I like this way better than how it usually is. They should keep it like this forever. That still works. Good to know. Guys, the mist tunnel is closed off. You cannot go through the mist tunnel. Why though? Oh man. Bro. Still keeping it real, homie?
Of course I am. Are you keeping it real as well?
Always.
Good. I also recommend keeping it imaginary because that is a ton of fun.
Very true. I am not liking those clouds. Fuck off. We don't want you here. Go away. Here's another one that solo riders can't do during Phase 1. Like anything with large rafts like this, like the honeycomb-shaped rafts, anything with that is closed off to solo riders during Phase 1. You gotta bring a friend. That's all there is to it. You don't have friends, you're fucked. Now this one right here, the Raki and the Tonga, that one is open to solo riders. It can be ridden by one person or 2 people. So I'm going on it now. Let's do it. Started raining. It's raining. It's alright. Volcano Bay actually stays open in rain, just not in lightning. So, as long as a lightning storm doesn't come with this, we're actually good. Oh, it's raining harder. It's raining harder. Oh. Oh, it's raining harder. Good thing I'm wearing a bathing suit. Oi. That was a very long intro for the wave pool. So, I think I can go ahead and end the video here. I feel like any questions that I could have answered, I already have. And there's a few more hours left today, so I'm just gonna chill. Now, I think like a very big question on a lot of people's minds is, you know, considering that the United States still has over 1 million active cases of the coronavirus, you know, was it really okay to open the theme parks? Well, here's the way I look at it. You know, I think that when the pandemic first started, people kind of thought that it would only last a few weeks. I thought that. I mean, if you watch my rant video, I totally believed that it would only last a few weeks, but no. Over time, people, you know, saw that this virus ain't going nowhere, and if we're gonna reopen anything, we gotta reopen it with different measures. So I think, like, you know, the social distancing being really well enforced. You know, on numerous occasions I saw cast members sanitizing surfaces. So as far as Volcano Bay, I think that the right precautions are being taken, and I think, you know, the pandemic is being handled well and responsibly, but at the same time, people don't have to give up on their daily lives any more than they already have. So that's the way I see it. As long as these precautions remain in place for until the pandemic actually does end, I think we're gonna be okay. But until then,